position. And checking out Brooklyn, tied in first place with them.
And right now for the Nets, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Embiid is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Doris, opening night. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, Kevin, for the diehard fans, that late summer months, those are brutal. You're just anxious to get back at it and see the greatest in the game go and apply their craft. Can't wait.
And he makes that one.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Brings the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
That's good from Harris. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Dinwiddie against Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Dinwiddie. Maxey, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Covington. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Maxey. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Covington with the bucket.
Covington has put such time and work into that perimeter game. Now the confidence he shoots it with knocks that down. That's beautiful.
Now here's Dinwiddie. To the middle, here's Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Covington kicks to Maxey. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Embiid, the pass to Covington. Maxey looking it over. To the inside. A nice shot by Embiid.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn, trailing by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the paint, here's Bridges. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Covington. Embiid with it. Poke loose, and they double up Embiid. Covington dishes to Embiid. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and it's in there. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Dinwiddie.
A very nice season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds.
He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Maxey against Dinwiddie. Maxey passes to Harris. Now here's Embiid. Guarded closely. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. On defense, Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Melton against Walker. Bridges outside. No good with the triple.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Nets trail by 6. Down low. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Bridges. Dinwiddie's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
one is off. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. He hits the second from the line. And here is Bridges. 23 points his last outing. Inside, Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Covington. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Heat. Maxey against Dinwiddie. Embiid with the screen on Dinwiddie. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And the three ball is good. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. He's covered by Maxey. Dinwiddie attacking. That misses off the backboard. Philadelphia leading by 8. Outside, Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Covington. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Melton against Walker. Shoots over Melton. Shot's good by Walker.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now, here's Melton. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Covington. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Nets trail by 8. And Walker kicks to Dinwiddie. Harris on the double team. Back to Walker. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
And here's Maxey after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. And there's the pass to Embiid. Over Finney-Smith. Embiid, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And from undrafted in 2016, Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
The first one falls.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Daniel House has checked in for Tobias Harris, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Maxey. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The 76ers leading. Here's Melton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Dinwiddie with it. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. On the wing, Bridges. 6 to shoot. Back to Dinwiddie. Tipped away. Stolen by Beverley. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
and he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
That's good from Beverly.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharp comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Dennis Smith in for Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from Beverly. Nets trail by 4. Here's Smith. Passes to Bridges. Shoots over Covington. Bridges misses.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Back to Covington. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Embiid sets the pick for Melton. Hits it from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Beverly against Smith. From the elbow, and he hits the jump shot.
This guy reads defenders so well and gets great elevation on his shots. Dennis Smith gets that mid-range to go.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid the screen to the right side. Over Sharp. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 5. Embiid with the steal. Here's Beverly.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Joel Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. First in scoring. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. That's good from Beverly. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closer.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Beverly against Smith to the middle. Here's Reed. The rebound by Sharp.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Dishes it to Bridges. To the paint. with the shot, and it's sharp, missing. The 76. Leading by 6. Beverly the pass to Reed, and that one good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 5. Outside Covington. Off target from three-point range. So for the 76ers, the last game, a win against the Hawks. O'Neal looking around. The pass to Bridges. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Kicks to Covington. Passes it to Springer. And here's Reed. Missed inside.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. O'Neal is out there with Sharp. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And that one's good. Beverly.
Patrick Beverly in the mid-range. Go ahead, sir. We see you.
Nets trail by 8. Smith outside. Down low, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Maxey with it. Now Smith defending. It's taken away by Smith. He dishes it to Bridges. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Rebound by the 76ers. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Springer's checked in, and the Nets miss again.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here.
Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 20 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Sharp, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Dennis Smith.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges, starting to cook a little bit.
Dinwiddie against Beverly. Shot from the top of the key. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. O'Neal finds Bridges. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Nets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Philadelphia leading by 6. Reed the pass to Maxey. Back to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Now Bridges. 15 points in the game. Shoots. No good that time. Some solid defense from Reed. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Now, here's Bridges. Outside, O'Neal. On the wing, Walker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. And it's Beverly missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing here by 8. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Paul Reed. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. Pass to Walker. Here's Finney-Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Now, here's Melton. Last time, 14 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 76ers moving the ball around. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets trail by 5. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Here's Maxey after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Harris finds Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Walker. Back to Embiid. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Walker. Again, the Nets for 2.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Maxey. They can't stop the run with that one. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Bridges outside. Passes it to Claxton. That gives them the lead. Claxton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Maxey against Dinwiddie. Now, here's Maxey. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. The 10-footer. Nice move. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Covington's checked in. On defense, Brooklyn, 3-point lead. Maxey passes to Covington. Maxey against Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. To end the cold streak, trains the 3-pointer. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half. Johnson against Harris.
Johnson kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. Dinwiddie for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Dinwiddie's got the lead, back up to 3 now for the Nets. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Over Claxton. Embiid, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Finney-Smith. The pass to Johnson. And Covington sends it back.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington, sends it back.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 11. Pass to Claxton. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The 76ers trail by 5. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Smith checked in for the Nets. Nets leading by 5. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Woo-hoo, that's the incredible athleticism of Dennis Smith Jr. Look out below.
And here's Maxey. 12 points for him. Pass to Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Smith the pass to Dinwiddie. He kicks to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. It's deflected. Now here's Embiid. Claxton covering. Melton passes to Embiid. Over Claxton. Got a piece of it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Johnson outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
And the 76ers call time here. The Nets making a switch here. Bridges checks in. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Nets.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Now, here's Melton. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Bridges. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Maxey against Dinwiddie. Back to Harris. Melton with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Bridges against Melton. Bridges, no one around him. And he gets it to go from the high post. Bridges has got 21.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Embiid from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. To the paint, here's Claxton. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Maxey against Dinwiddie. Outside, Maxey. Harris a screen on Dinwiddie. Nobody near Melton. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Very important triple there at the buzzer. That halftime deficit looks a lot more manageable when it's in single digits.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. When you guys were playing on those loaded Lakers and Rockets teams, did you even care who was on your schedule?
I cared when it was the Lakers. Watching Shaq and Hakeem go head-to-head, man, that's an expensive ticket.
I taught him everything he knew, Kenny.
You sure about that, big fella? If you recall, it was the other way around.
I don't recall.
I'm staying out of it. And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the 76ers.
To me, for them to get into striking distance, they've got to be better on the boards. And Shaq, you know I hate to say it, they could use you out there right now, even at this age. I'm telling you, you could go out there and help these guys.
Thanks, Kenny. I think.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Melton is in at shooting guard. Harris is the small forward. Embiid is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Dinwiddie. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Just 5 on the clock. Covington with the steal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line.
For Philadelphia, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he makes the first. Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility. I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
And the pass to Embiid. The dish now to Harris. Outside, Covington. Dinwiddie against Maxey. Clock at 4. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 8. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Poked away. The dive for the ball. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
And checking out some stats for Tobias Harris. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Bridges outside. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Johnson from downtown. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bridges for 3.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Melton passes to Maxey. Pass to Covington. Embiid kicks to Melton. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Maxey against Dinwiddie. For 3, Bridges. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now here's Embiid. He's got 9, and that one drops.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against them.
Dinwiddie against Maxey. Dinwiddie attacking. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie outside. And the Nets miss again. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. The pass to Melton. Now here's Covington. And they double up Embiid. Back to Covington. Puts it up from 17. And it's in off the backboard. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Timeout called the Nets.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Fifth on the list, Tyrese Maxey.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-5 run here. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 11. Bridges outside. Over Maxey. Here's Claxton, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He's off on the first. The 76ers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Embiid with the screen on Bridges. Here's Maxey. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bridges outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist in the game. Maxey against Bridges. Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Yes, that goes in. Maxey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton, guarded by Embiid. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Doubled by Maxey. And Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Embiid. Shoots from the right block, and Johnson puts it in. Johnson's got 10.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Beverly looking around. Outside Covington. Here's Embiid, knocked away. They're running up the floor and finished off by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Dinwiddie against Beverly. Outside Covington. Back to Beverly. Embiid sets the pick for Beverly. On the clock. Latrey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Dinwiddie wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Harris dishes to Embiid. Now Maxey. He's got 23. Beverly the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Brooklyn leading by 5. Finney-Smith finds Bridges. Back to Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. Beverly wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 10 points for him.
Well, we know that Patrick Beverly is fired up when he starts to cook on the offensive end. What a catch and shoot there.
Timeout called, the Nets. O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. Lonnie Walker comes in for Mikal Bridges.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Patrick Beverly. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 6 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Now here's Embiid. 11 points in the game. Embiid punches it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Now here's O'Neal. No scoring in this one. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Johnson with it. Defended by Covington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. Daniel House is checked in for the 76ers. And both free throws good for Johnson. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Harris outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharp comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Dennis Smith in for Dinwiddie. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Nets shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Inside. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities. And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Johnson with a screen on Beverly. O'Neal outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there. Maxey against Walker. Beverly with a screen on Walker. Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And here's Smith. Johnson at the elbow. Goes back up. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Pass to Beverly. To the inside. Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
1:15 left in the third quarter. Smith with it. Pass to Sharp. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Reedy's checked in for Robert Covington. That's good from Harris. 56 seconds left in the third. Here's Smith. To the middle. Here's Walker. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, it's passes like that one that make you want to run the offense through Smith Jr. Skill set has never been in question.
That one falls. Maxey's got 27 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
There's the pass to Walker. And the Nets, another 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 27. Harris outside. Clock at 6. From the arc. He can't get it to go. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. O'Neal is out there with Sharp. And it's Smith in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5.
And that was was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here is Morris. Over O'Neal. Morris with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Smith scanning the floor. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Three-pointer. And the Nets, another three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Reed a screen on Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Reed. And both free throws good for Reed. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now Smith to the paint. Here's Walker. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 7th assist in the game.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is O'Neal. On the wing, Walker. Beverly against Smith. Outside, O'Neal. 5 to shoot, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Morris, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2. Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now, here is Smith. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Beverly. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame in that game. Look out, gentlemen.
And here is Bridges. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Bridges. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Everly with the ball. Top of the key, Harris. Passes it to Embiid. In the corner, it's Melton. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 8th assist here tonight. Nets trail by 5. Here's Walker. Smith outside. Baseline jumper. Walker's shot is off. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Down low, Walker. Rejected by Harris. And here we go. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Walker. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Smith.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Harris. Nets trail by 10. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Melton finds Beverly. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the 76ers lead by 13.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bridges outside. And the Nets miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Axie's checked in for Danuel House. Harris outside. Maxey on the wing. Harris setting the pick for Maxey. Offline with his 3.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Bridges against Maxey. Bridges misses. Philadelphia leading by 13. Maxey on the wing, covered by Johnson. Maxey kicks to Beverly. High arcing shot, 4 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Dinwiddie against Maxey. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And slam dunk by Harris.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now, Dinwiddie. To halt the run, and Embiid with the block.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Now, here's Bridges. Shoots over Melton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 16. Now, here's Maxey. The rebound by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Claxton. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. There's a screen. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Back to Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Embiid with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Embiid. Shot from the wing. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here now is Dinwiddie. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Embiid. And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he nails the 3rd. The 76ers leading by 8. Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And the pass to Melton. Now Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Bridges shot. Good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Timeout called the 76ers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Maxey. Melton finds Maxey. Trying to end the drought. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 15 points here in the second half.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And that one falls for Bridges. The 76ers leading by 6. Maxey with it. Embiid with the screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Maxey. Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Again, the Nets for 2. And here are the 76ers now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Embiid the screen. Melton passes to Covington. Outside, Maxey. Shoots over Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets on offense. They're on an 18-5 run here. Bridges with it. Picked up by Harris.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
To the inside, and Embiid throws it down.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Bridges inside. He's guarded by Melton. And they get it back. Johnson, a wide open look. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Melton sets a screen for Maxey. Covington against Dinwiddie. Shoots over Covington. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And here are the 76ers now. Here's Melton. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges passes to Claxton. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And that one misses. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
The composure on Embiid's face. He knows there's no room for error.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left in the game. Pass to Finney-Smith to tie it up. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
And the 76ers call time here. Dinwiddie against Maxey. Here is a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside Maxey. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Tobias Harris is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Embiid in its center.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Both free throws good from Bridges. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Harris outside. Bridges against Melton. And here's Harris from the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now, here's Bridges. Shoots over Melton. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 38 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Up top, Embiid. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Bridges. There's the triple. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Melton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, that's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson finds Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Bridges. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. Inside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Throws it up high.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Harris. And there's the pass to Embiid. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Melton passes to Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Bridges against Melton. Fades away. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Maxey in the corner. Passes to Covington. Melton with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Embiid. Claxton covering. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers have gotten off to a less than ideal start here in overtime offensive, hitting only 3 of their first 8 shots. From about 16, Embiid takes it in.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Here's Claxton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Melton with a screen on Dinwiddie. To the wing on the left. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Bridges against Melton. On the wing, Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Covington. Rebound by the 76ers. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Mr. Covington under duress of the big moment, and he delivers. Yes, sir.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 5. 26 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 5-point game. Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime. And Brooklyn has possession, trailing by 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Johnson from outside, and Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So the 76ers win it. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.